Welcome to Unbreakable You. I'm Dr. Leif Smith, and today's topic is an important one: setting your intentions. So what am I talking about when I talk about setting your intentions? Very simply, I'm talking about living your life on purpose. Setting your attitude consciously every single day. Choosing how you're going to live that day. It's that simple. Now, okay, it's that simple in theory, right? And so you guys are saying, well, that's easy for you to say, right? Well, here's how you do it. Number one, set it as a priority. I don't care what's going on in your life. It's not that hard to take 2 minutes out of your morning and decide, I'm going to feel like this today. Here's how I'm going to live today. I don't care if you do this on the toilet, okay? Hopefully you don't do it out loud. I don't care if you do this in the shower. I don't care if you do this while you're eating cereal. I don't care if you do it on a morning walk or you're drinking your coffee. I don't care. But get it done. Prioritize time every single morning to consciously sit down and choose how you want to live that day. Number two, be mindful throughout the rest of the day on getting back to that intention. Be mindful that you are trying to live your best day possible. So we need to pay attention when things start getting negative, when you get stuck in traffic, when someone pisses you off, when someone toxic sends you a text or makes a nasty post on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or anywhere. You need to go back to the basics of, I'm not going to let that get me down today. I'm going to live the best day possible. So that's the second thing. Third thing is, I want you to aim high on a daily basis. You don't want to just exist. You don't want to just go about your day like a zombie. You don't want to be on autopilot. Most people are on autopilot. Not you. If you're going to be unbreakable, you're going to live every day as if it's your last. You're going to live every day and make it the best day possible. Because we all know that these days are not guaranteed to us. So these are 3 very important ways that you're going to implement this in terms of setting your intentions. All right, so now that you know how to go about doing this and implementing this in your life, I want to give you a little bit of story, because sometimes I think the stories can help us understand better what it's like to see someone that actually can do what we're trying to do. And for me, this is a personal story. I remember when I was little, when I was growing up, I had severe asthma. I was always in the hospital. One year, I remember specifically, I was in the hospital 12 times for my asthma. That's a lot. It's a lot. And I was an athletic kid and I was always playing sports, but when I got stressed out and I lived in a stressful family environment, I would get sick and I'd get hospitalized with my asthma. To the point that 2 times, not just once, twice, I was put on life support for my asthma. Okay? It's crazy to think about it now in terms of the odds that I've overcome to get here. But I specifically remember one day, right after I turned 21, I remember laying in the hospital. It was very lonely. It's one of the things I always remember about the hospital. It was always a lonely experience. Laying there by myself, no one around me most of the day. All I had was the TV, a random nurse coming in every now and then to give me some medicine or check on me, a doctor that would do his rounds and spend 5 minutes with me before telling me that I had to stay another day in the hospital. It was very lonely, but I remember being 21 and I was fed up. I was fed up with being hospitalized. I was fed up with being in the hospital all the time and being sick all the time. I didn't want that to define who I was. So I remember consciously making a choice as I laid there in the hospital bed that I would never, ever return to the hospital because of my asthma. I made that choice on purpose, you guys. I did that on purpose. I vowed to never, ever go back in the hospital for my asthma. And to this day, I have not done it. Why does that work? Because I set the bar higher. That's the whole point of setting your intentions. I did this on purpose. I decided I'm going to manage my asthma better. I'm going to take all my medicines. I'm going to manage my stress. I'm going to manage everything better than I had been doing that up until that point at age 21. And now I fulfilled that intention, and I will continue to fulfill that intention. So that's just one powerful example that you can use of the power of setting your intention for your life. All right, so what do I want you to leave this video with? It's real simple. It's very simple. Live every day on purpose. Set your intention to live the best day possible that you can. That's the whole point of being unbreakable. You need to build this in as a habit. 1 day becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and so on and so on. Just focus on the 1 day right in front of you today. That's where you start. I'm Dr. Leif Smith. Thank you for spending time with me. I really do appreciate it. If you need to contact me, all my information is listed below. And until then, I will see you next time.